Thank you. How's everybody doing up there? How's everybody doing down here? Y'all ready to win? Y'all ready to win? You ready to make a stand for Texas? You ready to make a stand for America? You ready to protect the future for our children and our grandchildren? God bless you all. Have a seat. Have a seat. Hey, who's speaking tonight for the Democrat convention? I need to hurry up so y'all can get home and watch it. That's a pretty good comedy show going on. You think about last night when you had former President Obama standing there, and he's talking about how, did you see he had those fake tears? He had those Hollywood tears, you know, all well enough. I'm so sad for my country because democracy is being threatened. Really? For 8 years, you didn't think democracy was being threatened while you were the president? How many people here remember Operation Fast and Furious? Okay? How many people here remember the IRS scandal? How many people here remember Benghazi? It was all because of a crude video that was put out against Muslims. That's what happened there. Okay? How many people here remember DACA? Unconstitutional, usurping the Article I rights of the legislative branch. How many people, we all know now that this was a president that tried to keep us from having a peaceful transfer of governance, the first time in the existence of this constitutional republic. And he's lecturing us about how President Trump is a threat to democracy. See, we don't have to open up the papers anymore and read about ISIS. When was the last time you heard about ISIS decapitating anyone? Because President Trump came in there and he told our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines to go smoke their ass, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess this is a PG-13 show. But that's what we did. President Obama had his policy of strategic patience. That's why Little Rocket Man was shooting rockets all the time. I hadn't heard about Little Rocket Man shooting anything recently. The first time we have someone that's standing up to China. And instead of the mantra of President Obama who said that we will lead from behind, now down south where I was born, leading from behind is called following. We don't have that anymore. But the thing that each and every one of you, if you have watched these Democrat speeches, the thing that has been missing every single night up to this point, none of them have talked about the chaos. None of them have talked about the violence. None of them have talked about what's going on in Portland, Seattle. None of them have talked about the crime that is going on in Chicago, the failures in Baltimore. None of them are addressing that. It's as if they want us to believe that it doesn't exist. Oh, as a matter of fact, Gerald Nadler, the congressman from up there in New York, said that Antifa is a myth. Tell that to the 3 federal agents who are permanently blind now. Because those, not protesters, those mobsters, put lethal laser devices into their eyes. Tell that to the family of the young man who lost his life just yesterday when he was pulled out of a car. Y'all seen the video. He was beaten. He was kicked mercilessly by these so-called peaceful protesters. See, the choice that we have going into this election cycle, ladies and gentlemen, it's real simple. You either stand for the rule of law or you allow the rule of the mob. And anyone that is not speaking out against the mob, they are embracing the mob. I don't know how long it's been since any of you have been to the capital city of the great state of Texas, Austin. If you go to Austin, Austin does not look like the capital of the state of Texas. Austin looks like San Francisco with the homeless situation there. And it was just 2 weekends ago that 11 buses of Antifa and Black Lives Matter protesters were dropped off in our capital city. because they wanted to create what had happened out in Seattle, an autonomous zone. See, that dog don't hunt here in Texas. And they found out when they had to get back on those buses and go on their merry way. When you had the Antifa, Black Lives Matter rioter, mobster, that trucked on up to a car with his AK-47 and started banging on that car, he didn't know there was a United States Army soldier inside that car. And that soldier took care of business. Because in Texas, we don't allow people to walk up to us with bad intentions, pointing an AK-47 at us, banging on our car. We don't run and hide. We face that challenge. And that's the message that we have to send to a domestic terrorist organization and to a Marxist organization.